Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Fromage Limited Edition. And as you can see from the cover, this is a game about cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. I really like the look of the cover. I think Michaela and Pepper have not liked it as much as I have. I don't know, there's something about it that just looks really cool. I like the world that it's suggesting here. I don't know that actually comes into play in the game itself, being a cheese world necessarily, but I do like the cover. And along with this, I got this because I think it's a limited edition. So there's something with a Lazy Susan thing. And look at this. Coming soon to Kickstarter. Fromaggio. I think an expansion for this game. But I played this one on Board Game Arena a few times, and I really ended up enjoying it. When it first came on Kickstarter, I was very interested in it. But I didn't know if it was more of a gimmick. As you can see here, there's like a board that's kind of spinning around. The rules on this one are relatively simple. Now you can see there are not too many pages here, and the text is quite large. Not too many pages. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this one so far with my plays, and I think it's more than just a gimmick. And they've actually, was it R2I, I think is the name of the company, actually done a few games here that I've enjoyed, because I've actually liked Globetrotters. It's a little fiddly, but I do like that one. Don't Go In There was good too, and Canvas. I have not played After Nova though, so I have to try that one out. But yeah, this looks like it's a board that goes kind of in the center here, and you can see there's little spaces in here, little divots where you'll put some cheese slices. If you didn't guess that already, it looks like a scoring sheet here, and some baggies. And then we've got some cardboard here. I think the symbology on this one is pretty solid symbols. And I do like the artwork as well. Obviously on Board Game Arena, you kind of get to see the artwork and stuff, but yeah, it's obviously a little bit different when you're on kind of a digital playing versus in real life. Sometimes it'll look a little bit different than you expected. But I am enjoying the looks of this, so I think I'm glad I purchased. I liked it enough to purchase a physical copy of it, so that's saying something. And you got each of these player boards, which I think all start out unique, and then those tiles I think can cover up the spots to kind of change them up even a little bit as you play it more and more. But let's see if I can get these open. For some reason I'm struggling. Struggle. So it looks like these are set up via player count. And from the online version, I couldn't really tell that I had different mats that went under there, but I guess that makes sense. So yeah, these are going to be the different areas on the different slices of the board that are spinning around, and you're kind of scoring in different ways on each one of those. It's kind of makes me think a little bit of a Stefan Feld style game, where you're kind of getting a little bit of points here and there in various different ways and different locations. And then we got these boards. Not sure how different this is in the retail version, because like I said, on the front of the box there, I got the limited edition or whatever it was called. So I'm not sure what the differences are exactly. I think this one comes with these wooden pieces for sure in this playmat. I think those are for sure only in this edition, but these boards here, I'm not sure if there's a difference in these or not. Okay, so got these different puzzle pieces of boards, and it looks like, so we'll slide those boards into place here. So it looks like there are the base ones in there. It's just a matter of you can change it up by putting those other ones in there as well for different player counts and stuff. So I'm assuming these kind of, they don't really, it doesn't seem like they really, they kind of lock into place, but not really. I mean, if you bumped it a bunch, I think it would come apart. I don't think it's like clicked on there to where it would just stay in place. But these feel pretty heavy duty. But maybe that's just because it's kind of got that kind of an area there where you can slide in those different pieces that we looked at earlier. So each one of them is a little bit different, and I think that's what makes it very expandable. So you'll have the different sections on there. Like I said, they'll score differently. So really, you can just kind of make more of these different scoring areas and kind of just plug and play those ones instead. So I do like that. I do like the idea of it being kind of pretty easily expandable, in my opinion. If you want to just add more. We got these wooden pieces, which is kind of the main reason I upgraded. I didn't really care so much. I don't care so much about neoprene playmats, especially when it just, I think, goes under the board. I don't really know what that'll help that much, but I do like wooden pieces. Kind of wish these were printed on both sides, and these are definitely like a, they feel like a very much a lighter wood than normal, than what I'm usually expecting. Don't know for sure that they're cheaper made, but that's kind of the feeling I get. Not saying that they are, but they just, because of the lightness of them, it just kind of feels like they could be. But the printing that's on there is pretty solid, so I do like the look of that. Oh boy, lots of tokens here. You got some strawberries. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got a little smell to them. Not sure what that is. And then you got little barns there as well. These look pretty cool as well. They make me think of the viticulture building, some of those, but I don't think those have any screen printing on them. It would be cool for them to go back and make screen printed versions of all the wooden pieces in viticulture, all the wooden buildings. They might have those. I'm sure someone makes them already on Etsy or something, but yeah, more of those style of buildings. And some silos here. Pretty cool. We got goats and sheep and cows and all the farm animals almost. We got some strawberries. Maybe those are raspberries. These look more like strawberries. So taking these all out, and some other berry as well. That's pretty cool. And we've got this mat here. Which, if the retail doesn't have this, I'm assuming the box is probably a little thinner. This one's a little bit thicker than a normal box, but yeah, you can see here that there's that hole there. So pretty much this is just going to sit underneath the board. So whether or not that's really necessary, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You can we'll have a review going up alongside this. So since that is such a big part that during the game you'll be spinning that around. Since that is such a big part of the game, I'm sure we'll talk about it, so you go check that out if you want to see what we thought of it, and whether or not we thought the playmat really added anything to doing that or not. Yeah, otherwise we got a few more things here in the box. It is crazy how much room that playmat takes up, and it just seems like, I don't know. I don't want to say a waste of space, but it hogs quite a bit of space for being, in my opinion, having very little impact on the experience. But maybe I'll change my mind once I play it with that. Obviously, like I said, I've only played online, so it's a lot different than in person spinning a thing around. So we got the different types of cheese here. I really like the artwork of all the stuff in this game. It's just something about it that I really enjoy. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, but maybe Pepper and Michaela would like the artwork of this cheese or whatnot, but maybe it's just the cover for them. But I really like that as well. You got these plastic pieces. This isn't exactly what I imagined in my head, but it does make sense. So you'll have the three different colors of cheese, and it looks like you'll plug and play your farmers into them. See if we can get one of those farmers on there. So yeah, plastic pieces. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then we got our last thing here, which is some more lighter wood. Like I would expect, like I've got this whole baggie of wooden pieces, and I don't know, there's something about it that it just feels really light. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but looks like these are all the players' pieces of cheese. So gonna have kind of a white cheese look to it, and a black one, and then a blue and orange. And I'll take some of them out so you can see some of them, but they look like they're kind of just exactly the same, just different colors. So these are what you'll be plugging into the board, and then you'll be putting that, I don't know where I put that character, but you'll be putting that kind of over the, once you place one, you'll put that over the top of it. So, and eventually lift it off. But yeah, that's everything inside the box. I'm really excited to get this one to the table. I'm hoping, Michaela has not tried this one. Pepper played it once with me online, but Michaela hasn't had the chance to play it yet, so I'm really hoping she'll enjoy it. But like I said, go check out our first impression video. That'll be going up alongside this if you want to hear our thoughts. And if you like this video, subscribe, give us a like, give us a dislike if you didn't like it. But otherwise, we hope to see you on other videos. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.